Hi guys, welcome back to Playing with Melanin, and today we are talking about something that is very interesting. I need to scoot back in my chair without pulling my hair. So today we are going to talk about planner systems, and this is inspired by a conversation that I was having with Onyx Pages, aka Jerry, when she was telling me about how she created a system that works for her. And when I posted about if anybody wanted to talk about their planner system, I actually got a lot of questions about what the heck is a planner system. So I realized that one, I don't think we've ever talked about it on this channel. Two, yes, there are plenty of other places where you could look up what a planner system is and what a planner system does. But I'm going to give you my definition of a planner system, and I'm going to talk about my planner system, how it works, and what I've done for my system. So if you saw my planner stack video from 2 weeks ago, I'll leave a card up here if you haven't seen it. I'm currently using a Scribbles That Matters A5 bullet journal. I am using a Big Happy Planner vertical layout planner. I am using the regular size Happy Planner meal planner planner with a fitness add-on. And I am using the Melanin Eclectic journal and the Melanin Eclectic reading planner. So I know to some of you that's like, holy crap, that's a lot. Like, how do you do this? And I do not use all of my planners every day. So by this, I mean that my bullet journal is the only thing that I write in. My bullet journal and my journal are the only things that I write in every day. And even with my journal, I might not even get that in every day because the past 2 weeks I've written in my journal 3 times. So it really just depends on like my mood, if I feel like journaling, if I don't feel like journaling. But my bullet journal is my catch-all, my everyday. If I were still going to work, that would be the only planner that would go with me to work, because everything from my other planners are in that planner. That is my catch-all, my baby. Now, I might carry my meal one with me, or I might just make a page in my bullet journal where I track my meals and transfer it to that planner later. But on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays, so I meet with a couple friends. They are my friends, but they're also productivity, accountability partners, and just accountability partners for me when I'm running my business or when I'm trying to optimize my time. So when I meet with them, I normally do my weekly bullet journal spread. This is when I look at my calendar for my personal life to see if I have anything coming up, like, appointments, events, that kind of thing. Bills due, things like that. And that goes into consideration when I'm making my bullet journal spreads. You'll see that when I show you guys how I use my planners for the month. Then what I do is I set my bullet journal aside because usually I need to make a grocery list. So I go to my meal planner and I plan out the meals that I expect to eat this week. And I make a grocery list that matches that so that I can go to the store. My fitness thing, I don't actually fill out the fitness part of that planner until after I've conducted the workout. So because of that, sometimes I enter it in as soon as I'm done the next day or whatever. So that's not a regular everyday thing for me either. My meals, I enter my meals in at the end of the day. So that is as much use as the meal planner one gets. My business planner, on the other hand, I look at my business planner once a week. And that is usually on Saturdays. That's when I also plan the social media content that I plan on releasing for the week. I have different stickers in my planner that I'm going to be releasing to you guys soon, as I've been making more stickers to better aid me in my business planner. But I lay out everything that I need for my business for the week. So if there are certain tasks or deadlines that I've given myself that are coming up where I need to have certain art finished by a certain time, then those will also, once I finish the weekly plan for my business planner, I transfer that over to my bullet journal. And that's when I bring my bullet journal back out, because I have a social media page in my bullet journal spreads where I write down what's supposed to be posted on which social media. Sometimes on Sundays, like today, I will actually record videos or I'll set up a little picture area where I take all the pictures and stuff that I want to do for the week. And all of this is based on what I planned in my business planner. And then when I transferred it over to my bullet journal, I know that, okay, so on this day, I'm going to post like a book that I'm reading. On this day on my shop Instagram, I'm going to post this. So it's all been laid out, color coded, all that cute stuff in my business planner. And then on the day that that particular task is due, I write it in my bullet journal as an actual task, where even if I finish that part early or if I scheduled the post, I can check it off. Because with the Creator Studio, I can schedule posts. So a lot of times I'm not even posting every day. I'm actually sitting at my computer and composing all of the posts to go up on Sunday. And then they're checked off in my planner already as already having been scheduled and posted. The same thing goes for my YouTube videos as well. Like I do a lot of the work for that on Sundays. So that's when you'll see me using my business planner, because in my business planner, it'll be, edit videos. It's the edit day, it's scheduled day. And then I also have stickers for content creators that I use in my bullet journal and my business planner to coincide one another. So whatever I don't finish on Sunday, because I don't work all Sunday, I only work about 4 to 5 hours on Sunday, unless I have an event. It's even shorter than that, because I do allow myself a chance to reset. And another way that I like to reset is sometimes I like to sit and look at my journal. I like to draw. I have been drawn more to the idea of making an art journal this year. So because of that, we might have a new product coming into Melanin Eclectic sooner rather than later. I'm just waiting on the sample to arrive because I like my soft cover journals a lot, but I realized that I think I want to like add sketches or like pictures, or like I'm really inspired by Jerry's obsession with the Poshka pens right now. Obviously you guys don't know about that, but the way that she expresses herself artistically is actually really pretty to me. And I don't know if I've ever told her that in person, but I know she's going to watch this video, so I guess I just told you. But hello, fourth wall. Yeah, so I usually sit down and reflect, or like I pick goals for the week, or I take a look at my budget in my bullet journal. But like everything that I look at, usually from Monday through Friday, is my bullet journal. I check in with my trainer twice a week. So that means that I check into my fitness planner once a week or twice a week, so that I can take a picture and send it to her, because I'm being held accountable in that way in terms of like my fitness and my eating with my trainer. I know all of this sounds like babble to you guys, but I promise you the system works really well for me. And that brings me to the point where for you, if you're trying to figure out, oh my gosh, I don't know what planner I should use. I don't even know if I should use a planner. How do you pick the planner that works best for you? My advice, and this is just the way that I started before I even dived into the planner world, because the planner world is as vast as the booktube world. Before I even dove into the planner world, I used to just use a notebook. So I used planners a lot when I was younger. I started using planners in elementary school. We used to go to the 100 Yen store, and I used to like build my own planners. And mine was a cute little personal size one. If I find it, I'll show you guys. But I used to use that. And I mean, it was small. I didn't write anything in it. It was just really cute. And I had stickers, and it was light blue, and it was gorgeous. But like as time progressed, my schools gave us planners every year. And the way that they were broken up by classes. So I started color coordinating and all that stuff. But then when I moved to the States and did my senior year in high school, they didn't give out planners like my other school, like the schools overseas did. So I used a notebook. So I just started color coordinating a notebook. I would print off the calendar, like the blank calendars off the internet, and then I would just fill in the calendar every month, and I would write like when my big projects were due, my game schedule when I was playing sports, and things like that. So when I first started planning and like feeling like I needed to keep my life organized, it was literally a template I got off the internet and a regular 50-cent notebook that my mom bought during the back to school time. Your planner does not have to be the super elaborate planner. The planner just has to work for you. And because of me using notebooks and stuff, I realized I liked being able to have the freedom to make my planner look any way that I wanted to look. And that's when in college, I learned about Ryder Carroll and his bullet journaling method. And I started bullet journaling in college. Now, had I known that putting my bullet journal on the internet would have gotten me some major YouTube money, because when I went to college, that's right around the time that YouTube started, I could have been a big YouTuber with some money by now, but I didn't know that. And I was trying to graduate with an engineering degree, so like I didn't do that. But anyways, I say all that to say, start small and start minimal. What I mean by that is identify what part of your life feels unorganized and just start organizing that. So for example, like I said, for me, it was trying to keep track of my assignments because I was taking college level classes. By the time I got to college, it was a whole other game because I was keeping track of my college schedule, but also my assignments, my tests, which things were online, which things weren't, when I was going to go to the library, what the bus schedule was like. And so my planner world expanded as I needed to expand it. So don't feel like you need to go out and buy like 8 happy planners or a plum pression or ivory paper or even a Melanin Eclectic reading planner. Don't feel like you need to go out and buy everything just because everybody else is using it. Understand what you are looking for first. That's my first bit of suggestion. My next suggestion is understanding that, one, it's not an overnight process. You are going to do a lot of trial and error. If this is your first time really trying to get a planner system together, you're going to have to give it a chance. It's not an overnight process. It takes trial and error, mistakes, and grace. Because if I showed you what my bullet journals looked like from back then to now, you wouldn't even recognize it. I bullet journaled out of a spiral notebook, a 50-cent spiral notebook, until after I graduated college. And my first couple Lloydstroms were still just bullet point, like the date and then bullets, like long to-do list. That's all it was. I didn't start decorating and drawing in my planners like that until I dove into the planner world and saw what I could do to my spreads. It was all basically, it was literally just a pen and 5 different highlighters because I was taking 5 classes like a moron. So simple is best. And another suggestion that I give is that so you picked a planner system this year. You need to give it at least 3 to 6 months. And in that 3 to 6 months, work with your planner. Try to so it's not exactly what you wanted. Is there something that you could tweak? Could you put a sticker over a section of the planner that you realize you weren't using? Can you put a sticker over the title of it and use it for something else? I do that all the time. I have no problem repurposing pages in these structured planners that I have to fit what I wanted to do. Like I have I throw stickers in the meal planner one all the time because I didn't like the way that it was laid out. I liked having the separate boxes, but I didn't like what they were tagged for. So I changed them. So my statement to you is during that 3 to 6 months, while you're trying to learn if you like this planner, take note of the things that you don't like. Think about, can you change it? There are plenty of sticker shops nowadays that have like cover-up squares. Yes, Melanin Eclectic will soon have those as well, where you can change the pages. Or say you have a planner that you bought last year and you didn't use it this year and you don't know what to do. Just buy some cover-up numbers and change the numbers on the planner days, and you have a brand new planner that you can use. It doesn't have to be a brand new planner either. So you can save yourself money by just reusing the stuff that you never used. That's also another tip. Another thing is, give yourself a budget. I understand that when trying to do planners and trying to make your life more organized, we have a tendency to try to emulate everything that we see. So if you are watching YouTube, you might have a tendency to want to go buy every Tombow pen ever made, every Mel liner, all of that. And what I'm telling you is you don't need all of that to start. In fact, we don't even need it now that we have, like, if you use highlighters, then yeah, that would be a great set for you. I use my Mile Liner highlighters every single day. In all of my planners, they're highlighters. I love highlighters. I love what they do to me visually. My brain operates really well with color coordinated tasks. So I keep highlighters on deck. I have highlighters from multiple brands, but I also did not go out and buy all of those highlighters at one time. That was a gradual thing. So again, remembering, take your time. It's okay if you don't have the stencil that insert whatever YouTuber had to make her pretty roses. You might not need that right now. You still got to figure out what your daily tasks are going to be and if you're actually following your daily task. So focus on that. So I hope that this short video kind of helped you get started. And my hope for you is that when you're establishing your planner system, whether it's one gigantic planner, whether it's a notebook, whether it's just a monthly calendar, whether it's a full-blown mom planner with each child designated by a color, or a medical journal, or whatever you're doing in your life where you feel like you want to make sense of the chaos, I hope that this helped you and gave you a little bit of a start. So my question to all of you is, which would you like me to do first? A bullet journal series or an overall planner series? Please leave your comments down below in the comment section. And until the next video, guys, bye.